Good morning. I have been planning to do this for so long. Finally stopped, so I'm going to try it, which again just helps with the light up here. To be honest, I'm having a real nightmare with my phone, so everything has just taken so much longer. I think because my content's gone from more photos to more videos, especially with TikTok and Reels, I'd like to do more on here. My phone's just not keeping up with it, and although I've got tons of iCloud space, we haven't got great signal in this house, and I think the in-between of it being on my phone and being in the iCloud, when I come to edit things and use apps, sometimes it doesn't completely download, and I don't realise it until I've edited everything, put it on social media, and then realise just there's parts that look really weird and glitchy or out of focus, and it wasn't like that on my phone or on the app. And those kind of videos don't tend to do too well, and you spend so much time filming and editing, and then it's only when it's up you realise it doesn't look great. I'm currently filming this on my phone, so yeah, I'm asking a lot from it at the moment, because I have got a camera which I do love for some photos, especially some of my website photos and some of Instagram photos. I just don't like how I look on the video, and I'm not saying I'm overly a fan of how I look on the iPhone, but I just find the iPhone a little bit more realistic. This hasn't got any filters on, but yeah, my skin looks not the right colour, and it blurs my features, and to be honest, the sound isn't great on it. I do need to get a microphone, but yeah, I've played around with the settings and I just can't get on with it, so I don't know whether I need to sell it or just keep it for photos. I was thinking about getting a vlogging camera, but because I'm having so much issues with editing what I already currently do, I think it would probably be more wisely to get a laptop, because I use my iPad and it is quite old, and then I have an iMac which is great, but that is obviously massive, very stationary, and I can't do things on the go. So especially with videos for TikTok, if I do any get readies with me or outfits, sometimes I tend to try and film them, and then when I'm on my way to somewhere I like to edit them and get them up. So a laptop's a little bit more portable, and again, because our signal's not great in our house, the best signal tends to be upstairs in the bedroom, so it means I can sit in bed and edit my videos. I gave myself a little bit of a task, a 12-week task, to feel the best I could feel going into the new year. If you follow me on my other socials, you would probably have a little bit of understanding of what's been going on over the last few years, and it's been a big challenge and quite a difficult few years for me. And leading up to Christmas and around Christmas time, I do find difficult. So, and also my birthday's in January, which is also a difficult time too. So this year I wanted, although I know that I probably will be feeling a little bit low, to try and feel the best I can. So I've given myself a 12-week challenge, and there have been 3 areas. One has been weight. I put on around 2 stone during IVF, and we all know when we put on weight how it makes us feel, but then you eat more to feel better and nice, and then it just goes crazy. So I thought £12, 12 weeks, New Year's Eve, nearly a stone lighter, should feel amazing. So it started off really well, and I was ahead of target. And then the last week I have had some difficulties with my endo. I've had a bit of a flare up and I've been having quite a bit of ovary pain and back pain, and whether it's linked and it affects your mood or it just affects your mood because you feel rubbish majority of the time, I don't know what it is, but yes, I have gone into that mode of I just want to eat and drink whatever I want to feel better, and I've definitely done that this week and therefore had quite a huge setback in the weight side. So I'm hoping I can get that back on track. I did a 72-hour fast last month. I'm used to fasting, so I probably do a 18-hour fast most days during the week. I've always done it. It's what I find that helps me with my weight control, and also just mentally. I think you get to a certain point in the evening where you think, oh, I could have something to eat, or I could have a glass of wine, and then you just think, well, no, if I cut off now, then I can start to eat and drink sooner the next day. So it works in lots of different ways. Anyway, I decided to do a 72-hour fast. I've previously done a 48-hour fast, which was fine. I'm not going to lie, this 72-hour fast was hard. First 24 hours, yeah, I felt great. All I wanted to do was to eat something nice. I would have been happy to nibble on a cucumber. Like, I felt great, but I was hungry. Because you go through phases of where you're fine. You actually end up being quite like hyper and quite energetic, which I always think is quite weird considering you're not eating. But that can also affect your sleep at night time. 48 hours, again, I went through the motions of feeling hungry in the evenings, but during the day I was fine, and then in the morning sometimes you can feel a little bit sick. 72-hour fast, yeah, that was tough. I think it's because you get into the 24 and 48 hours and you just think, God, I've still got another day to do. Like, if you thought, oh, I could eat tomorrow, it sort of spurs you on. But the 72-hour fast, you think, God, I've got another day of feeling like this. And I found breaking the fast, although I was trying to be healthy to break the fast, or that evening I just ate everything in sight. I was so hungry. I wanted everything, yeah, a little bit much. So I'm not sure I'm going to rush to that one, even though there are meant to be benefits, obviously, that you can't see. I was doing it more from like a bit of a reset, food reset, because I just find when I do fast, I do get into like a mode of just fancying healthy foods and being better and not snacking and all those kind of things. So I might do another fast next week, but I'm definitely not doing 72-hour fast. It is obviously not recommended to fast the week leading up to your period, and also just to caveat, like, if you have any health conditions, please check before attempting any sort of fast. So that's the weight side of things, which I do need to get back on track, but it's good to be accountable. I have a little thing on my fridge to tell me how much I'm weighing each week, and it was doing great, and yeah, the last week also not so good. And then the other thing, there were two other areas. I wanted to reduce the amount of clothes that I've got and build up on my capsule wardrobe. Again, with everything that's been going on the last few years with the IVF and the house development, I haven't really been buying anything for myself as such. And again, just to help myself feel better, I wanted to sort my clothes out. So I've started reducing my clothes. I have got a huge pile that needs to go on Vinted, which I keep telling myself I'm going to do it this week. So I'm hopefully going to do it this week and build up on my capsule wardrobe. So if you've been following me on socials, you'll have noticed that I've been buying a little bit more lately on clothes side. But it does make you feel good. And then the third area is our house, or our building site, I like to call it. We have been doing it now for over 3 years. We have gone through the difficult stages of not having a roof during winter or heating for a year and all those kind of things that were going on during our IVF. But now we're at a stage where there's some big jobs to do, but we need to wait before doing them. But I just want home to feel a little bit more homely, again, just to make it feel nice and make me feel nice. So again, you've probably seen on my socials that I have been buying just things like table books and candles and foliage. I haven't been spending a lot. I have been getting most of it from TK Maxx or Amazon. And then also I have my own store, so I have been going into my own stock, which actually seems crazy that I haven't done that before, but I think why the house was such a mess, you go through a phase of where it all feels a build inside, it all's a mess and it's all dusty and horrible, and you just want everywhere clean and clear and plain. So we've done that now for the last year or so, and now I'm at the stage where I just want it to feel homely and nice and stuff. So I've got a couple of painting projects that I want to do, some furniture. I've just noticed I haven't got my earrings in. I kept looking at myself today and thought something's not quite right. I love these. These are from Amazon. They are my go-to everyday earrings. I'm actually tempted to get them in silver as well. I'm not usually a silver kind of girl, but I really am liking mixing the metals, so I might get the silver. I think they're only like £10, and I bought a pair ages ago and they've lasted really well, and then I went and lost one, so I've just bought them again. So yes, house. So there's a couple of things that I want to do myself, and then there are things that we need to get people back in to do. So one of our main things was our main bathroom, just so we can have people stop and have their own bathroom rather than using our ensuite. So I was hoping to get that sort of like finished this week, and it's not quite finished. I will actually show you where we are with it, which I haven't actually shared on my socials, just because I was just hoping to do that big whole showing the process, the stages, and then a nice big reveal reel or photos, and it's been going on that long now that yeah, I might as well just show you what it looks like. And then I thought I'd just take probably around the house where we are with things and what kind of little things I've been doing, stroke tweaking to make it a little bit more homely. So yeah, I'm just going to take you along this week. I'm hoping to do these more regularly. I would like to say that I'm going to do them every week. That would be great, but we'll see how we get on. So I'm currently in my dressing room. It was our dressing room, but basically we had a rail each in here, and it was just too much, got too messy. We had too much stuff, so it's now my dressing room. Jimmy got kicked out about a month ago, and basically we've bought some cheat rails for now until we have the wardrobes done, and I cannot tell you how much nicer it feels in here. And again, for me, just to feel a little bit more organised. I feel such an adult. I can't remember the last time I had things so organised. Well, I'll show you. So although it's only temporary, it just feels so much better in here, and I keep it a lot tidier than it has been. With little Poppy. Hey Poppy, good girl. Okay, let's go on to the bathroom. Before I show you the bathroom, I thought I'd just quickly show you the landing, because this space has changed quite a lot to allow us to make the bathroom and the other two bedrooms bigger. So originally the stairs was in the middle. I will try and insert a picture just to show you what it was like before. And it was incredibly dark up here. We have added 2 light tunnels, which have made such a difference. And then also, because we've added double doors to the bathroom, that also allows a lot of light. So the bathroom, we have added double doors, which again just helps with the light up here. We can keep them open and it still looks nice with the view and then the bath in front of the window. So before, this probably it was the same width but probably half the size. We've added the dormer window. Originally it had 2 skylights. I will insert another image just to show you what it was like before. So we have, the shower is in the same sort of position, but rather than having glass, I had a wall built, and for me I just prefer it just because I just think shower glass just never looks clean. Yeah, and it drives me around the bend. So we've had a wall fitted, and then we've sort of got a waterfall shower, and then a shelf. I'll show you the tiles. So that's the shower. So the walls are micro cement. To save a bit of money, I've not had everywhere done. So I chose a colour paint that I really liked, and then the micro cement company colour match, and the colour matches so well. Obviously, I don't know if you can tell, but so this wall here is paint. The back wall is micro cement. That wall is paint. Well, the whole shower is micro cement, and then if I show you around here, around the window is micro cement, and then the wall next to it is paint. And here again, the back wall of the toilet is micro cement, but the walls around it are paint. We've had a unit built here to put the shower on, so this is what was painted this week. I stupidly, in a rush, bought emulsion instead of wood paint, so it's had 2 coats. It probably does need a third. I'm going to see how we get on with it, and then if I need to, buy the wood colour and I'll just go over it myself. So storage wise, we've got loads of storage now. Not organised everywhere properly, but we've got cleaning stuff in the top. Toilet roll in this one next to the toilet, and then here we'll have stuff for sort of skin and beauty products, and then hair products in this one. I'm having a plug fitted in here so you can actually dry your hair if needed in here. This mirror is temporary. We will actually be having a large mirror fitted, which will cover pretty much the whole of that wall, and the taps will come out of the mirror. And then I've also got a wall light that has come this week, so I'll show you that, but I think will look nice there. So yeah, just to show you the doors. And then I've just bought 2 hooks from Amazon. Then this side, we've had another unit made, which we've got now loads of storage in here. I'm not going to show you in there because I dread to think what it looks like. I haven't organised anything. So yes, this is the bathroom. So when I said I was hoping it was going to be nearly finished, obviously we've got a few touch-up areas to do, but up there, and you can't really see it in this light, but you will when I put the light on, we had a strip light fitted after we had the micro cement done, because the room just needed a little bit more light. And the electrician was meant to come in from the loft, and instead chipped away the micro cement to fit it in, and it's left quite a mess. So the painter and decorator has done the best he can to try and blend and fill that area. I'm going to show you with the light on. Everyone keeps telling me no one will notice, but I think you definitely will. And especially now I've said it on here. People are going to know about it. So, I don't know if you can see. You see the lumps. So, the decorator needs to come back for a few more bits around the house. He said he's going to maybe have another attempt at it. But it's just so annoying. You think you're finally doing something, and yeah. The other thing is we have somebody come in to potentially fit a windowsill in for us. I don't know if you can see that mark there, but when the plumbers were here, they chipped a bit of the micro cement. So if I get a nice wooden windowsill put on there, it will cover that. And I also just think it would look nice. We have also asked for a quote to have some small beams put in the roof. I just feel, and you'll hear me when I talk about the rest of the house, I just feel this house needs to have a little bit more character and depth. And also I think just personal preference, me and Jimmy both like older houses, and this is a older house, so I'm trying to just add a little bit of character where I can. So yes, this looks very orange on this camera, but it's not, I assure you, it's actually quite a nice colour. So yeah, this is the current bathroom situation. Any questions, let me know. I will do a little bit of a haul with you tomorrow of homeware and clothes that I've recently bought. These have just come, so I just thought I'd quickly show you. It's quite a while ago I bought a black top that I really liked, but it was a little bit small, and I was going to return it, but they said they would give me a refund without returning it, so I'm just going to see how I get on with it. But now I've ordered a larger size in 2 other colours. These are very similar to Molly May's button-down tops that she has got. I haven't got a Molly May top, so I have no idea of the quality versus these, but I think these are really nice and so reasonably priced. So they are, but they're just great casually, and I actually think they look quite smart with, again, jeans. She styles hers with jeans. So I got the sort of white cream colour. So I'm hoping these will fit better. And then I also got the grey. I'd love them to bring out some trousers in the same material. That is a grey one. Yes, so. But yeah, I'll do a little bit of haul with you tomorrow of all the lovely things that I bought. Including these. So these weren't actually the original style that I had on my list that I wanted for autumn winter, but the colour and the price I couldn't resist, so yeah, I'll show you tomorrow. Hello, it's another gloomy day today, so the lighting isn't great, I apologise, but I thought I'd just quickly show you the top that I shared with you yesterday. So this is the larger size, this is a large, and I still think it's quite snug. So yeah, my black one's in the wash, so I'm gonna see if there is actually a difference, because on, I don't feel like there is a difference, but maybe there is. Or my week of, well, probably nearly 2 weeks now of not eating very well, maybe I've put in a bit of pudding. Hey Pops. And then I've also got some joggers on from F&S Clothing. I've got a top to match. They are probably my favourite. They're slightly ribbed. So again, very casual, but they feel quite smart at the same time. I've got to say, F&S Clothing at the moment, it just has me, I literally can't go into the shop without buying clothes, so it's become a little bit of a problem. So today I'm hopefully going to do a little bit of a haul with you of some clothes that I've bought for my capsule wardrobe, and also some things that I've just bought for the house, just to make it feel a little bit more homely. But I'm going to go and get a drink first, and I don't know whether I fancy a coffee, I've already had a coffee this morning, or a strawberry matcha. I might do a strawberry matcha because it's my cheap version of a quick and easy cheap version of a strawberry matcha. What are you two doing? What are you doing? You say hello? Good boy, sit. Good boy. Go high five. High five. Yes. Did he not want to do that? This is Fred and this is Poppy. So they are both Romanian rescue dogs. We've had Poppy, I think, for 8 years now, and then Fred for, I can't remember, 3 or 4 years. yes, it's been a difficult journey with him, and I will probably explain more on future vlogs. I keep saying we're getting there, and then we have a couple of setbacks, but he absolutely adores her. He can be a little bit rough sometimes. So yeah, I'll explain more about him another time. Let's go and get a drink. You are currently balanced on my smoothie maker, so I'm not sure how safe you are, but we'll see how we get on. I'm not going to show you the kitchen because, well, we haven't actually got a kitchen. Recently we purchased one from Facebook Marketplace and I have painted it, but it's a bit of a mess at the minute, so I'll give it a little tidy up and show you what we've done. But I cannot tell you how nice it is just to have a temporary kitchen. Just to put things in a cupboard and in a drawer is just a dream. I've even got a pull-out bin and a dishwasher. Yeah, life's good at the minute, but I might actually just show you that in the next vlog, what I did with the kitchen. But yeah, anyway, let's make this. It is your glass choice, your matcha. So I get this from, you see that? Amazon. There are different grades of matcha, so the only thing I would say is just double check, because some matcha is actually for baking and not for drinking, so you need a good quality matcha. Water, ice, and then my secret ingredient. Okay, strawberry milkshake isn't the best for you, but I scanned this on Yucca and this is probably the best one I could find at that time in the supermarket. I would imagine there's better ones for you, but it tastes good and it's a treat. Perfect. I've taken my glasses off because they were reflecting quite a lot in the light. So I'm gonna do a little haul of what I bought recently for my capsule wardrobe. Fred's decided to chew on his bone, so I'm just gonna check how loud that is. Actually quite loud, but so I don't want to carry on, but I don't want to tell him to stop because he's being a good boy. Dog mum problem. So I'm going to wait a few minutes and hopefully come back to you with this haul. Are you enjoying that? Have you finished? Okay, he's finally stopped, so I'm going to try and get through this quickly. Ready? Before you start again, these are just a few of my favourite recent purchases that I bought for my capsule wardrobe. I would say this is my most asked about item and probably definitely one of my favourites. It is a suede bag and it's actually from Amazon. I can't actually remember how much I paid for it now. It's on my LTK, but I think it's about £40 maybe, but I've been looking for a suede bag like this for quite a while and the cheapest I could find was like 80 and I wasn't even a fan of that one. And then, yeah, they go up hundreds, thousands, so I was really pleased when I got this. I have already used it lots. Too sure if they've still got this colour, but I know they've definitely got other colours. There's like a nice tan one, a green one, so worth having a look. So I do have a list for my capsule wardrobe that I still would like to buy. New Balance trainers were on the list, but maybe not this style. But I went to Vista Village, and to be honest, they were £60 and they were meant to be 90, and the colour was just fab for this time of year, so I couldn't resist. So I got them anyway. So if you're close to Vista, £60. If you're not, the cheapest I can find them is £70, and I have linked them on my OTK if anyone wants that. The other trainers that I've bought recently are Adidas, and they are meant to be black, but I would say they're more like a blue, black, grey, which I prefer because I just don't think they look as harsh and they go with a lot more things. I was after a black wool coat. I loved one from Zara, but it was, I think it was like £110, and I saw this in Tesco, and the quality of it, I think it's the same or very, very similar to the Zara one. I've tried a few black cheaper coats on, and do you know how they always have that kind of like slight shine to them when they're in the sunlight? This doesn't. So this actually looks quite expensive, which I'm really pleased about. I think this was £55. Again, I've already wore it lots, so yes, good one. And I think it comes in grey, which I will pop on the screen so you can see what it looks like in grey. Also from Tesco is this jacket, or Mac. So easy to wear. I like to wear it for going on dog walks, but I still feel sort of like nice and smart in it. It is water resistant, so it's not fully waterproof, but it's just so easy just to chuck on running errands. But yeah, I still feel quite nice in it. And then for me, a staple item for this time of year is jumper dresses. They are so easy to wear. This is from Primark, sort of a long one, and then I've got a grey one from New Look. You can dress them up, dress them down. I just feel they're great for when you feel like you've got nothing to wear, or you're probably not feeling your best and you just want to be comfy but still look nice. So love them. And then I bought one of these just after we finished IVF, so I was probably a size bigger, and yeah, so it's a little bit big now, so I've bought myself a new black denim skirt. Again, I just found this so easy to style with lots of different things. I will probably put my other one on Vinted. I think it's a size 10. I would still say I'm a size 10, but I think it's probably a slightly big 10, and this is an 8, so I would say this is slightly a large 8. But yeah, I'll put the other one on Vinted, but I love it, so I've got myself another one. And then, boring for some, but a denim black shirt, needs an iron, it's just come out the wash. I find it so versatile to wear. I would like to find some jeans a similar colour. I've worn it lots of times, and then I've already shown you these trousers that I've got a jumper with, but I bought a very similar one from Tesco in this sort of like taupe colour, just great for around the house. I probably actually would wear these navy ones out, but you can never have too many loungewear items. Here's a little update on my capsule wardrobe. Any questions, let me know.